EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cleveland Browns. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 38 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle goes Judkins here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, Harold Hammond. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to run here with Sampson. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. Had it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
19, Tiger, 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, here's Sampson. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal.
This has been a picture-perfect opening drive. You would have hated for it to get stopped there. Fortunately for them, they get a nice run on 3rd down, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. score. Here's Evans to send it away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Motion man is Johnston. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready up.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that will lead to a second down.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. Third down coming up. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, the defense decides to dial up a blitz. Give credit to the offensive line and the running backs. They were ready for it. They picked it up. That's what allowed the quarterback to escape the pocket, see open space, and convert and pick up the first down.
And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set go.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Move. Mustang 19. Set up. 60.
Back to throw. That is caught right side. That's timing. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
at the 19-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Justin. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5. He'll come up now for second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On the ground, here comes Camden Genty. And some fancy footwork there. Able to spin away, get forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted game.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Ready up.
Now, faking the give. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Second and 10. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. So it's fourth down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Panther 11. Get it?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready, ready. Step, ready.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go, here we go. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Turpin. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up here, first and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Let's go. Cut it, Bronco 80.
Ocean man is Johnston.
Steady.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one, taken in. Cra-Z Turpin, touchdown Las Vegas. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Starts with a run by Judkey. And he's going to be taken down on the other side, the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup 10. It's a Browns first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Headed left. Find time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. if the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Browns move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Get it.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Carson Schlesinger, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Cougar 19.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. More manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, brought in by his tight end, Sanders. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. Now we get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll drop the throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man downfield is Fannin, the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. The first round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Going to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll look in the middle, and it's caught by Beck. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Vegas.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Gotta be lying.
Throwing now from the gun. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Now he takes off, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Beck. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed run. It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready?
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Here's Judkins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Cleveland.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try and run the option left. The defense not fighting deciding they stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
So we're seeing teams around the league, Mike, that have these big mobile quarterbacks continue to activate them in these third down situations. And really what it allows you to do, instead of your quarterback just simply handing it to someone else and playing with 10 players, in a sense, you really can use all 11 of your offensive players to generate an advantage, and it's very hard for these defenses to line up and stop.
A 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. A PAT, up and good. And the Browns will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. To the air now on 1st and 10. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. That is Myles Garrett getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Gravity lock, 65.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a very nice return. He's given the offense a short field.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Andrew Van Ginkel in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
To return, it is Turpin. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going.
Drop 50, 19.
Throwing now, a throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Browns are able to extend the lead.
42. Raiders 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down side of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, this looks like a design run. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Fields now. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They look like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He's got his man. That's Best. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. That's catch number 5 tonight. And it's good for a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means. But I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting...
That is caught. What a throw. Jack Best. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's a designed run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. It's a Browns first down. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete, but the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down. On the ground, Judkins. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, Cleveland.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Down at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. He will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Raiders 22.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now this looks like a design run. Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Oh, the pressure. Too much. And he goes down. Myles Garrett. He gets in for a milestone sack. Number 150 on his great career as he continues to climb the all-time list. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 4th down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Ocean man is Johnston. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Got it. Ready?
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. First and 10.
20-yard line.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll run it with Judkins. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. They took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes a return from the 5. And across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with it.
That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
He'll drop the throw. He's going to air this one out. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Don't be lying.
Right back to the air following that pick-6. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
22 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 22
Back to throw.
First down.
Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike. And then
Just trying to make something happen. And the ball's loose on the field.
that decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
At their own 20-yard line.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a...
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you soul, but still soul down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the...
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says